Hello, this is John Locke from Lockedown Design. Today is Monday. I just got back from WordCamp San Francisco 2014. That was my first WordCamp, which is it's kind of a WordPress festival. And it was a very amazing experience. I got to see a lot of great speakers. There's one talk in particular that I want to come back to, and that was Chris Lemma's talk, Building a Brand with Your Blog. It reflects so many things that I feel about where businesses and brands are missing an opportunity, how they are still kind of based in a world that's passed them by. The way the world used to be up until very recently is brands were whatever they told you they were. Seth Godin calls this interruption marketing. Advertising on radio, TV, print ads. It was whoever had the most money. They controlled what you thought about them. And whoever had the most money to spend on advertising was the winner. Think about the way that the world is today. TV ads are irrelevant. You can skip right over them with the DVR. Even back in the VCR days, you could record a TV show and skip over it. Even advertising on the web page. Most browsers have ad block. You can block stuff that's right in the browser if you don't want to see it. Newspapers are something that we mostly read online. Radio ads are still there. But let's talk about a very specific thing. And that's advertising in search results and advertising in social media, which is how networks like Facebook and Twitter are using their data to make money. In Chris's talk, he said that if you wanted to build a brand, you'd have to embrace the grind. Because this is the reality. Most businesses, most brands, they skip straight to social ads and pay-per-click because they don't make the time to embrace that grind. If you have a blog, if you have a YouTube channel, if you have a social media account, if you have a Medium account, if you have a podcast, then you have a voice. And we want to be heard. We want to connect with people who share the same thoughts, who share the same philosophies, who share the same point of view as we do. That's our followers. We're trying to market to people who are on the same page as we are. We have to make sure that they find us. But the thing of it is, most businesses and most brands, they're not willing to stay in there and grind it out for as long as it takes. They're not willing to write 500 words a day, 1,000 words a day. They're not willing to make a YouTube video every week or 5 days a week, like many people that I know. They're not willing to do a podcast every week. They give up because they have no returns on that immediately. 99.9999% of the time, you're not going to get immediate returns. You are going to have to grind it out. There's no such thing as viral content. And that's the sad truth. There is no such thing as viral content. There's nothing that you can craft to make go viral. You have to gain followers. You have to gain people that listen to you, one person at a time. You have to build those relationships one person at a time. Here's where businesses fall down and fail. They skip straight to advertising, which, as we've said before, as we've pointed out, that's the old way. That is from an old era. If there's a way for advertisers to interrupt you in whatever you're doing, whether it's watching TV or listening to the radio or browsing the internet, they're going to find a way to do it. But we develop blind spots to those interruptions very quickly. So sponsored tweets, artificially promoted posts on Facebook, how long is that really going to work for? So what I'm saying to you is people are paying a financial penalty for not hanging in there and grinding it out. They're paying a financial penalty in trying to buy an audience. They're trying to buy a relationship with their customer that they cannot. No matter how much you spend on advertising, you will never be able to gain the hearts and minds of the customers that you seek. The only way that you can do that is to show those people that you're trying to reach that you are like them, or teach them what they need to know to solve problems that they're having. There's very few people that create content on the web, though everyone has the capability to do so. The truth of the matter is most people won't do it. That can be your competitive advantage. That will be the place where you win in the long run, and others will lose. My name is John Locke. My company is Lockedown Design, and I will be there grinding it out, one person at a time, one relationship at a time, one follower at a time. I challenge you to do the same. If you want to see the slides from Chris Lemma's talk at WordCamp, I will include a link to that in show notes below. Peace.
John Locke is a web developer and consultant based in Sacramento, California. You can find him online at lockdowndesign.com.
If you want to build a brand, you'd have to get ready to embrace the grind.